LSU gives the all clear after a couple of tense hours on campus.
Yeah, this all started after an initial report of an armed intruder on campus. So this was the tweet I saw the school sent out around 3 o'clock this afternoon, telling people to avoid Coates Hall.
Coates Hall is a building in the quad which houses classrooms, and it's near the student union and the parade grounds.
And just a little while ago, a university spokesman said that it was a plainclothes officer with a gun around his waist that may have alarmed someone. Our Paul Dudley live for us at the campus. Now, Paul, this was pretty much a good test of their alert system.
Well, Sharice and Karen, I'll tell you that while officially classes have not started here at LSU, that there were some students on here for move-in week as well as orientation week. However, this community can breathe a sigh of relief tonight as this was all just a false alarm. Let me tell you exactly what we know here at this point. This all was a false alarm. This whole thing started when a professor here was told by a teaching assistant that someone on the cleaning staff had a pistol. The doors in the hall were immediately locked and then the building was evacuated. Now, tonight, just moments ago, we are learning that this person, this alleged gunman, was not a member of the cleaning staff, but rather a plainclothes off-duty officer that was just here for a programming event. Here is university spokesperson Ernie Ballard talking about this whole situation just a little bit ago.
Just prior to the report coming in, there was a plainclothes police officer walking around with a gun on his belt. We haven't been able to 100% verify if that was the cause of the report, but so in abundance of caution, the police department went ahead, locked the building down, and followed all of our procedures for an armed intruder on campus.
Again, there is no threat here at Coates Hall or at the LSU campus. An alert that was rather alarming was sent out to students that said run, hide, or fight. That did cause some panic and some confusion. However, those terms, run, hide, fight, are actually used by the U.S. government told to these universities to use these words to describe active shooter situations and what you should do in these active shooter situations. Again, though, this was all just a false alarm, and there is no threat here at the LSU campus. That is the very latest in Baton Rouge. Paul Dudley, Eyewitness News.
Paul, definitely.